Namaste everyone, this is Yogi Speaks episode number 58. So for those who are watching us from FB, Insta and YouTube Live, you can join our WhatsApp group and you can post your questions there and we'll be answering them here. So, Namaste Guruji.
Okay, let's begin. Yeah.
Guruji, so today's first question is, what is the significance of symbols like Om?
Okay. Namaste all. Today I have a new assistant. Right. What is the significance of?
Symbols like Om.
Okay, symbols like Om. Symbol in Sanskrit, Bimba or Vigraha. Vigraha means Visheshena Grahyate Idi Vigraha. Meaning is the idea which is installed or stored in a particular object is called a Vigraha. So these symbols are countless in India. Nobody knows how many of them are there. That's why people say there are endless God concepts or gods in Indian traditional science. It's like how many cells we have. Some books say 120 trillion cells. Some are saying is 150 trillion cells. But one cell is made of atoms. So how many atoms are there in our system? So better don't spend much time on that. But take one cell, either from your eye or nose or skin or nail or whatever it is. Then analyze it, disintegrate it. Then go to the essence of the cell, I mean the matter from which it is, or from which source the cell is evolved. Then we will come to know energy is the foundation from which matter evolved. So the symbols are the objects through which we can enter into the finest level of our existence, which is called energy or self or Atma. So Om is a particular symbol consisting three dimensions. A, U, M. A is saying Agar, means the form. Ulgar is U, means the meaning. Then Makar means the manifested entity. Like we take a piece of mango. You say mango. Then immediately a form came in your mind, Agar. Then you have certain feelings of, sometimes it is sour, sometimes it is very sweet, very aromatic. So these are the informations of that form object, which is called a mango. So Agar as a mango, Ulgar is the details of that. Then Makar. Everything is, mango is one among many fruits available in nature. Fruits are from nature. Trees are producing it. It's like that, endless details are there. So that is what is called Makar, the manifested form of energy, material world, the totality. So everything is explained like this. If you take the trident, Lord Shiva is holding, what is that? It has three, tips, which is consisting Jagrat, Sopna, Sushupti, or conscious, subconscious, and unconscious. Or it is solar, lunar, and the middle one, fire, Agni, Ida Nadi, Pingala Nadi, and Agni Nadi. So everything is symbols containing or consisting a profound idea behind it. So we have to see it, understand it, acknowledge it, and adopt it. That is the meaning and significance of symbols in India. Yes, next question.
Okay. Now we have one new question from our most dedicated viewer, Madhu ma'am. So she's asking, Namaste Guruji, could you talk a little bit about the new heart math science and the ancient yogic science that already understood and practiced that thousands of years ago?
Once again, question. Let me have a. Could you talk a little bit about the new heart math science and the ancient yogic science that already understood and practiced that thousands of years ago? Yeah, question is very relevant and essential for present day life. Heart math. It's a, I don't know whether it is very new or not, but heart math means the calculation or the language of heart. It is very, very clearly stated by our Albert Einstein, saying this, whatever we invent or discover through the medium of our intellect must be explained through the language of heart. Otherwise, all our intellectual benefits or attainments can be producing damage than benefit. You know why? Because he was really disheartened. He was really upset and very sad. Immediately after the invention of or discovery of atomic energy, before it is being used for a constructive purpose, it was immediately used to use as atom bomb. That's why he was really upset and sad. Then he became more spiritual, I think. Anyhow, there are many debates on that subject. But what I'm saying is, ancient times, masters recognized through the inner observation that brain has limited capacity comparing to the heart. But we, modern man, is always sticking or depending on material science, reductionist science, which is an outcome of our intellect. So intellect is a product or a faculty of 5 senses. What are there in our intellect? What you saw, what you heard, what you touched, what you tasted, what you smelled. These are the 5 ways through which our informations are collected and being stored in our mind. So that much only we have. But you see, have you ever assessed the capacity of your senses? Our eyes are just recognizing 300,000 kilometer per second is the velocity of light which we recognize. Beyond and below, how many are there? No idea. Our ears are far, far inferior than a dog. Dog can hear more subtle sounds than us. If a bacteria is hitting our skin, we cannot even recognize. Our smell capacity is inferior to many other species. So what I am saying is, we are assessing this universe or our life through the medium of our limited intellect. Infinity cannot be understood through finite, medium or our intellect. So what we have to do is we have to slowly move back or detach ourselves from the over dependence of our brain, our intellect, and start depending on our heart. Heart is, according to now modern analysis, if you analyze, measure the vibrations, heart is 60 times more powerful than our brain vibrations. Here you can just analyze, you can go through, Google, it is available, Heart Math Foundation or something like that. Many are there to speak about this heart maths. That means the language of heart, which is clearly stated by our ancient masters as the Hiranya Garbha, the language of your heart. Garbha means the storehouse, storage. We have all information as a library about our beginning, development, and end. The creation, preservation, and destruction. Brahmanda Kanda Pindadya Suraineva Vinirmada Srishti Samhara Kartaja Sura Sakshad Maheshwara. This is written in a book, Shiva Surodaya. Nobody knows when it was written, but it is available everywhere in India. What does it explain? Brahmanda Kanda Pindadya, the minute and the biggest. So the micro and the macro are being Suraineva Vinirmada, developed from a primordial sound, Swara. That is why it's called Shambhu Swara Udaya. Swara means sound, the cosmic sound. This is what even Jesus Christ mentioned in his teachings. In the beginning there was Word. He called that primordial sound as the Word of God. Then he said, Word was with God and the Word itself was God. Here it is said, Swara. Om Ityed-aksharamidam sarvam. Everything is from a primordial sound called Om. Then that Hiranya Garbha, that means the Srishti Sthiti Samhara, means creation, life, and death. A-U-M means Om, creation, preservation, and destruction are being happened or are happening in the Swara, the medium of Nada Brahma, the sound, subtle sound. So where you can listen that, you can listen that sound of silence within your heart. There you will come to know who you are and what you are and why you are here and where will you go after you leave the body. That means the total science of your life can be realized through the source of your heart. This is what is called heart math, or the calculation of your life through the medium or the source of your heart. So even now, logically thinking, if somebody asks you, or you got into an agreement and you say that, you're forced to say, yes, I take care of this and I guarantee that. Where will you touch your hand and say, I am giving you the guarantee? Will you say that I give you the guarantee, or I give you the guarantee? Or you say, touching the heart and say, I am giving you the guarantee. Whenever you sincerely want to express about yourself, you will place your hand on the heart, because the real you, the soul, is really residing in the heart. That calculation, the mathematics of that, must be understood through a concentrated, focused mind. This is what is called heart math. Usually people are speaking about it now, but exactly it is written in ancient India as the language of heart, or the sound of silence, which is being revealed to you as a murmur of God within the heart. All religions are saying this. God is within you, and He is residing in the heart, and you can listen the murmur of God if you have adequate concentration. So, manage your mind, explore your mind, enjoy your material world through the medium of brain. Fine, it is permitted, and that's why you are here. But please don't be entangled into the frame of or the wheel of your mind. Just feel that mind is necessary, but that is not only the reality. Mind, we will use it. Brain, we can use it with the approval and acceptance of your heart. Here yoga comes. How you can find the complete life or complete glory of life. Make a union between your brain, intellect, and your heart, your intuition. How you can make a union? Union between brain and heart is called yoga union. But how you can do that? Through the medium of your breath, your lungs. That's why in ancient tradition, pranayama is very much appreciated or highly recommended. Through the medium of that, you can make a union between your brain and heart. Then you will feel the fullness of life. The real joy must be bubbling from within. You don't want to run here and there to find the beauty and joy of life. It is being developed from you. That is what is called the heart math, or the language of your heart. Yes, next one.
Okay, so the next question is, what is the significance of yantra, like Sri Yantra?
Today's questions are little bit, very strong. Anyhow, yantra in Sanskrit, machine. You can see the real, like depth. There are mantra, tantra, and yantra. These are the three fundamental terms used in yoga. Mantra is developed from the mind, mana. Then tantra is a technique. Yantra is the machine. This is what is modern world, but same time, spiritual world is subtle and material world is gross. Material world is tangible. Spiritual world is intangible. Material world is thula, gross. Spiritual world is sukshma, it is subtle. See, it's the moment we experience the totality of your existence, everything, each and every term, every sound will start communicating with you. What do you have to do? Develop the power of listening, inner listening. I will give you a small example or analogy. Many people are a bit confused about the tantra, yantra, and mantra. What does it mean? Some places in Kerala, you can buy these yantras. Some people are selling it. Or you can order in Amazon, they will send you and they will courier you. What is it? The yantra. And you can keep it in the house, certain corners, and it will attract positive energy. This is what is taught. Again, what I have to say, I'm not blaming anybody. Whenever there is a need, there will be sellers, providers. But the question is, how sensible the buyer is. I never blame the sellers, but I have to inform. It's not only an information, it is a warning also. Don't put yourself into big troubles. You cannot buy God. You cannot buy positive vibration. Wherever positive vibration is there, the other side of the positive is negative. If there is a day, there must be a night. So never try to buy something as positive. Actually, everything is happening in the mind. Whenever you try to buy something from the market as positive, you are indirectly inviting negative also. Okay, but it doesn't mean that you have to ignore and neglect everything. No, everything has its own real science behind it, a profound message behind it. So Yendra, when you buy, before you buy, you should ask yourself that, what is a mantra or yantra? When you understand the real meaning, you will say namaste to the seller. Say that, okay, all your luck and everything, you keep it with you. I'm so grateful to you. You will not buy it because it is not something to be bought. It is something to be understood. Knowledge is power. Get the power of knowledge. Then that knowledge will have two phases. You will come to know how to manage that light and darkness, or heat and cold. Both are the expressions of a fundamental knowledge energy. So here, let us come to the yantra. I will give you that analogy or this example. Suppose a river is flowing, thousands of kilometers it is flowing. You know, hydroelectric projects, hydro projects, to produce electricity, they are using the flow of water. What do they do? There was a minister for us. He usually explain everything in the legislative assembly in a sarcastic way. So one day he was trying to explain something, but some other people were objecting, and he was asking this, hey, you know, current electricity is being produced from water. Then others said, yes, we have many hydroelectric projects. Okay, current electricity is produced from water. Then why you are not getting the electric shock when you touch on water? He was asking question like that. Anyhow, as a joke. So the flowing river has electricity, but it is not direct. How it is being produced? The flowing energy, kinetic energy, is being blocked by a dam. When the dam is built up, then the flow of the water is blocked. Then it is being stored. That kinetic energy is converted into potential energy. So water flow is blocked. Then there is a tandra. Tandra means a technique. A penstock pipe is connected, extended from the bottom of the dam, and it is taken down to the valley. So all the stored energy, water energy, is sent through a narrow pipe. Then it is being applied into a turbine. And the turbine is the real machine which is producing electricity. Now, you see, the flowing river you can compare to your mind. Universally flowing energy is your mind. Manomayamidam sarvam. Your consciousness is spread to the universe. That is the river. Then you want to make use of that energy, but you have to convert it into a different energy, kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is there, but you want to produce electricity from that. What do you have to do? Make a dam. How you can make a dam in your universally flowing mind? Mantra. Mana trananam mantra. You can use a technique to stop the flow of your mind. You are making a dam. That is what's called mantra. Then the flow of your mind is arrested. Chitta vritti nirodha yoga. You're doing it. Then what you're doing? Apply a technique, tantra. Through that technique, you can channelize your mind and you can trigger your inner potential of your body. Body is a machine. There are many turbines in your body. According to yogic science, there are 108 energy points, marmas in your body. That energy points, mysterious energy points, can be triggered or manipulated through a controlled way. If you do that, you can produce mental energy, or I can say bioelectricity. There were masters, and now there are a few masters whom I know. They can use their mind power to produce different types of energy, different frequency they can create, and they can apply it on different objects to get things done the way he wants. And sometimes I am also doing the same technique to support people to heal certain diseases. What I am saying is the flowing river, the flowing mind is being blocked with mantra. That time you are a mantra yogi. Then because of that, the action of arresting of the mind, there will be a vibration which is called tantra, trance. You might have heard about transcendental meditation. So your mind will be into a trance. Then from that trance, you can take that energy through certain pranic channels, penstock pipes, and make the turbines on in your own body, which is producing bioelectricity or tantric power. That section is even called Tantra Yoga. Very mysterious, but powerful too. So there you can make use of this power of mind either for a constructive purpose or a destructive purpose. Depends on your quality and intention. It's like a surgical blade. Suppose a surgeon is there with a blade in his hand. In the operation theater, he gives a life by using that blade. If he is being attacked, he can use that blade to take a life. Blade is blade, but once it is used for constructive purpose, other side it is used for destructive purpose. This is what is called white magic and black magic. So the magician is the practitioner. So once he gets control over his own mind, he can make use of that mind power for getting things done. This is what is the link between mana means mind, mantra, tantra, yantra. Got it, no? So these things are symbolized in different ways, but if you are not understanding the method of application within your body and mind, that will become only an information. Like suppose I have a pain and I have an information about a painkiller, but I don't know where it is available and how it should be consumed. What is the use of that information? If I want to make use of the information, I should search for the source, then find the medicine, consume it, then I will become the beneficiary of that information about the medicine. This is how you have to see this mantra, tantra, yantra are used for processing the mind and getting control over the mind. So I think today our session is over. My assistant is a little bit strange, so I have to train him. Anyhow, let us conclude. We will see When is the next one?
Next session is on Monday.
Next session on Monday. We will see you on Monday, same time. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. See you all on Monday.